Hi, everyone. Coming. You live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Leonard the pass to Butler. Here's the 3. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Curry. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Butler. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it's the Lakers' ball. Outside Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. On the wing, James. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Butler. The Lakers on offense. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Five on the clock. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. LeBron against Wembanyama. Jackson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Leonard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Leonard. And the rejection by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to LeBron. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And nothing gets past LeBron. I mean, makes a play before the clock runs out.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And then Leonard with the dunk.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's Curry outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry against Thompson. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. LeBron James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Thompson, and it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. Chicago trailing here. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Curry on the move. The kick outside to Butler. Now Wembanyama. And here is Davis. He's covered by Thompson. Fades away. Thompson with the rebound. So it's Chicago now. They trail by 1. Pass to James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Butler against James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Leonard from 3.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Lets it go with the 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for James. And stolen by Leonard. To the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Davis throws it down.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Leonard with the steal. Over LeBron. And it's Leonard missing. Leonard's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Down his left side. Out to Thompson. Lock at 6. LeBron a screen on Curry. Inside. James slams it in.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Well, they're pass to Wembanyama. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
And both free throws good for Curry. A minute 50 left here in the second. LeBron James on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
James outside.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And James drills them both. Here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. And Wembanyama outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for James. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
The free throw drops for Leonard. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bulls trail by 4. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Thompson. And they're on the break. Leonard dishes to Curry. There's the triple. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Jackson a screen on Leonard. Can they get it? And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Lakers leading by 5. So for the Lakers right now, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Butler. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Leonard, and stolen by James. There's the lob into the Kumbo. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Curry with the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing. Come on, sit down.
.90 seconds now into the second half. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to LeBron.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
For your Bulls, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis, the pass to Curry. Pass to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. James against Butler. James looking it over. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Davis. Butler in the corner. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. James a screen on Leonard. Pass to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Butler passes to Curry. Outside Leonard. Over James. It's all in by the Bulls.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 5. Ron right side. Doesn't go for him.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. LeBron sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron against Butler. James kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Here's Giannis. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
James has a 2-pointer. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Curry finds Butler. And Wembanyama outside to the middle. Here's Davis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Giannis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson a screen on Butler. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten it. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Counting 22 points for Stephen Curry.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up, gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Leonard the pass to Butler. Wembanyama outside. And the three off target.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to James. Butler against Thompson. Jackson setting the pick here for James. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 19 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Curry. Outside Leonard. And shot on the way. The shot off that time. Bulls trail by 6. And Thompson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Leonard. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. It's Curry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Curry passes to Butler. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Traps in the tray. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Steps back. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. It's stolen by Davis. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Giannis' screen on Butler. Down low. Takes the turnaround J, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lakers leading by 10. Davis kicks to Butler. Pass to Curry. Over Thompson. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Butler.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giannis. LeBron passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. High post try. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Leonard. 15 seconds left in the game. It's hauled in by the Bulls. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay Off the Rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award for Play Now Online. Over 3,000 wins. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good. I really appreciate it. I guess all that hard work paid off, you know. There's definitely a good feeling for sure.
All right, Jay, we've seen your numbers. I have to ask, I have to start with this. What's your strategy going into these games? Because you've won a lot of games out there.
Offensively, you know, I just look to definitely push the pace, you know. It all depends on what my opponent's, how he's playing defense, you know. And I just try to attack whatever he's doing. And then defensively, on-ball defense, for sure. Like, I'm always bringing that pressure, you know, just making the opponent uncomfortable. And that's really what I like to do. And that really, it causes a lot of turnovers. And I'm able to score a lot of buckets off of my defense.
I appreciate that we have someone that's focused on defense, Alexis. This is nice.
Yeah, because Chris isn't.
I'm more focused on the offensive end. Let the defense figure itself out. What makes the game mode so great to you? What do you love about Play Now Online?
I just like to compete, stuff like that. I like that you can't use the same team. You know how you have to wait 5 games before you use a new team. And I like playing against like tough guys. Honestly.
Is there any favorite teams or players you really like to play as in this mode?
I would say Team the Knicks. That's my favorite team to use. And I guess I would say Jalen Brunson.
All right, so you mentioned you're a Knicks fan. 10 seconds left in the game. Ball's in the Knicks' hands. Tie game. Who you going to in this situation?
First player of the year, Jalen Brunson. Got to.
He got it up in time. Oh, yes. It's good. Are you kidding me?
Congratulations, Jay, and thank you so much for jumping on for 2K25 NBA 2K TV Awards Show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the opportunity. For sure.
You know, I love games with high scoring outputs.
Yeah, we all know that. But do you know who had the high scoring single game of the 2024-25 regular season? Who scored a league high of 61 points?
Was it De'Aaron Fox, Nikola Jokic, Stephen Curry, or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
We know that huge performances can lead to wins in King of the Court in my team.
You know, I agree, Alexis. And this next winner continuously outperformed everyone else in my team and now takes the 2K TV award for the King of the Court. Congratulations, E-Bands.
What's going on? It's E-Bands, and I'm excited to have received the My Team GOAT Award for this year. Firstly, I want to thank you guys, 2K TV, going from not being extremely known in the community at the beginning of the year to working my way up to being one of the best players in the world to now being recognized for it. Definitely feels good. Also, want to thank my friends. We've been playing each other all year, getting each other better. It's a big part of my success. Lastly, but not least, I want to thank my support system within the My Team community. Y'all been amazing. Start this year. Definitely been a great experience because of you guys. As far as what I'm going to do with the VC, definitely going to open up some packs. I'm not sure if I'm opening up a 51 box with the 100 topper yet or a half box. We're going to decide. We're going to figure it out. Getting 2K26, I'm grateful for that. And then having VC to start off next year too. Definitely get the team upgraded in because I'm not done yet. This is just me getting started. I'll be back, 2K26, top of the leaderboard, same thing, getting back at it. But also the shirt. I'm definitely going to be wearing the shirt the rest of this year and next year. Represent the 2K TV award shirt. And once again, thank you guys. I'll see you again next year.
Next.
and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Gordon outside. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Garland. The deep three from Murray. Mobley grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and obviously facing Nikola Jokic was the first topic of conversation. Coach told me they don't hand out MVP awards. The Joker is one of the most talented players in league history, and he's 7 feet. It's unreal. In terms of how to stop Jokic, he laughed and said, I don't think anyone has that answer, guys.
Allie, thank you.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Jokic passes to Brown. And there's a pick. Porter finds Gordon. Now here's Murray. Clock at 6. The rebound by Allen.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Mobley outside. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Murray. And here's Jokic, covered by Strus. Fades away, and it's Jokic missing. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Murray. And he banks in the layup.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And Cleveland has possession. Now Garland. The shot no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland on top. They're up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. They've got Russell Westbrook. Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard position.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Jerome. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's Green. No points so far. Pass to Jerome. Back to Green. Here's Hunter. Unloads. Westbrook with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jerome. Outside Hunter. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Saric. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Westbrook with it. Green picks him up. Westbrook outside. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. Jerome passes to Mobley. Here's Hunter. And he can't get that one. Excellent defense there from Watson. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook outside. Screen by Watson.